say that money don't grow on cheese. Here in America, you just go out there in your backyard and you just pick money from trees. That's it. We just pick money from trees. Only in America does money grow on trees. Only in America. Only in America. The insanity, friends, is real. It's absolutely real. Okay? Can you imagine this? Free money for illegals, way of a card, a food card with money on it that you can go and buy whatever you want to. Yeah, that's what we're talking about today. In this video, we're talking about New York City and the rollout of giving illegals money cards. That's right, money cards for illegals. That's what we're talking about today. If you're interested in that, then let's do it. Stay tuned and let's do it. Money cards, free money for illegals, free money for illegals, free money for illegals, free money for illegals. Hello, friends, and welcome to The Conservative Poet. I am Amania, and I want to say thank you to all of the new subscribers. We got a whole lot of people that hit that subscribe button, and I want to say thank you for doing that, because I will surely work hard to entertain you, to bring you information, and just to be the fighter out here in the streets for you. So thank you for subscribing. God bless you and God keep you. So this news clipping that we're going to look at right here is when they first rolled this pilot program out, where they were going to be feeding 500 families with this prepaid card. Okay. And so, but I have another video that I'm going to show a little bit after this, where there's been some backlash and people are speaking out and they're talking about this and they're saying this is insanity. This is too much. This is just too much. But in this video, this one was about a month or so back when Eric Adams first came out here to say how they're going to be rolling out this pilot program to help these families. So because they're wasting money, because they're feeding these people, they're purchasing food and lunch boxes and so on, and they're feeding these people, and these people are saying, you know what, no, we don't want this. We want home's food. We want food from our country. We want foods from home. And so they've decided, well, yeah, we're not going to eat it. We're not going to eat it. No, we're just not going to eat it. We want food from our home country. So you need to figure out how you're going to feed us food from our country. And so Eric Adams says, well, maybe we should just give them cards with money on it so they can just go and buy their own food. There's a solution, right? That's a solution. We'll just give them money on cards and say, make sure you sign this affidavit here. Make sure you do this so that we know that you're not going to buy anything other than your home food. You're not going to buy nothing else with it. Promise us that you're not buying nothing else with the card. You're just going to buy food for you and your babies. That's all you're going to do. You're just going to buy food, Pampers, and whatever you need for you and your babies. Right? But we got some critics in there, so we're going to take a look at that right now.
Questions being raised tonight about a new pilot program that'll give migrant families a reloadable prepaid credit card to buy food and baby supplies.
All right, it would replace the food boxes given to asylum seekers staying in hotels. Fox 5's Jessica Formoso has more on how it would all work.
Some migrant families will soon be given prepaid credit cards to buy food and baby supplies. The mayor's office says the city is partnering with Mobility Capital Finance to launch a more cost-effective program. Right now, the city has contracts with food services who provide non-perishable food boxes to shelters. They will start with 500 migrant families with children in short-term hotel stays. The cards can only be used at bodegas, grocery stores, supermarkets, and convenience stores.
We're just giving this migrant population more free stuff at the expense of New York City taxpayers.
In a statement, the mayor's office says, in part, quote, not only will this provide families with the ability to purchase fresh food of their culturally relevant diets and the baby supplies of their choosing, but the pilot program is expected to save New York City more than $600,000 per month or more than $7.2 million annually.
I'm not going to be thankful that a program that was bloated and inefficient is somehow cheaper to just give away free money to people in the hopes that they feed themselves.
According to the New York Post, this pilot program will cost the city $53 million. The amount loaded on the card will depend on the family size.
They're deflecting attention away from their incompetency. And they're not holding accountable the people that had prior contracts.
Paramalu is with artists, athletes, and activists. He says the Adams administration is setting up the migrants for failure.
Purchasing food at the supermarket is not cheap anymore. And on top of that, they don't have kitchens. So how are they going to purchase the food that they want?
The families who get these credit cards will be required to sign an affidavit swearing they will only use them for food or baby supplies. Those who violate the terms could be kicked out of the program.
Seen that? Heard that? Good. I mean, how insulting to the American people that you just first you've let the people take over this country, right? You've let them take over. They're taking over. I mean, they have literally taken over this country. Like, I mean, I don't understand how this can even be happening in America. Again, we have no sovereignty. Our borders aren't protected. Our people aren't protected. The country isn't protected. Our sovereignty is gone. And now they're giving these people cards with money so they can eat like they were at home, like they were back home in their country. I mean, it's crazy. They're giving them these monies because they refuse to eat the food that they're being provided. They refuse to eat the food. They're protesting. America is terrible to us. They're giving us food that's not from our country. So now they're giving us food that's not from our country, and we demand to have food from our country. We demand whatever it is. We demand it. And America says, okay, illegals, okay, migrants, we're going to give you your home food. We're going to just give you a card. We're just going to give you money for you to go and buy your own food from your own country. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to give you money. Don't you worry about eating bologna sandwiches. Don't you worry about eating lobster. Don't you worry about those things. We just going to give you the money for your card so you can go and buy what you want for you and your babies. What a slap in the face to the American taxpayer. And then they tell you, oh, you'll be saving money. We're going to save the taxpayer money. We're going to save the taxpayer money. That's what we're going to do. We're going to save the taxpayer money. Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes.